I just received my first shipment of EveryPlate. So let's see what's inside, guys. I will say this 4 days of food box is really heavy. I was really surprised. On the top was all the recipes, and of course we got to pick out our meals. So, not eating anything that we're not going to like. This is what I chose for the first week. And it was only 26 bucks, you guys. $26 and no shipping for our first shipment. For 4 meals for 2 people. I would spend so much more than that at the grocery store. And I would have to shop and figure out what I'm going to eat. Inside, I'm going to actually show you the box before I look at anything. It's an insulated box. It's insulated, and the recipe cards were on top. And I can keep them in a book if I want. If I want to use them later and buy this stuff myself, which I calculated, it's actually cheaper to do this and way easier. So why not? Because if I go to the grocery store, I'm going to get stuff I'm not supposed to eat. And since I found those gluten pills, I'm able to eat natural, not natural, but normal things that my husband eats as well. So that has been helpful because they do not have gluten-free products. I'm really excited. Guys, look at this stuff. Look, my husband was a little concerned. He's like, is this stuff organic? Where is it coming from? I said, I don't know, babe. Let's find out. If it's not what we like, we can order from another company. So I'm going to start pulling the stuff out and letting you see. Because they only give us what we need, guess what? Nothing is going to go bad. We have all kinds of stuff like this that we had in the fridge that went bad because we had too much of it and we didn't need all that. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. I am very happy with what I see. Look. If I went to the grocery store, most of those onions would have looked bad. These look great. Everything in here looks great. I'm guessing they handpicked the items to make sure there's nothing wrong with anything. Now, do I have plenty of these? Being a witch, yes. Usually. Okay, and what I see next kind of surprised me, but didn't, okay? I'm going to show you. A big ice pack. And it says, recycle me. Cut a corner, empty non-toxic contents into trash, and recycle plastic bag. So, this huge ice pack, or if it is reusable, we could reuse it. It is heavy. We're going to set this down here. Sorry, I haven't done the dishes yet. Not that we have many around here, but check it out. So, we've got ground beef. We shop at Costco, and we keep forgetting to renew our membership. Very simple, but we just keep forgetting. And that's where we usually get our beef is, the Costco. It's great and cheap. And so, here's some chicken breast strips. We don't buy chicken like we used to. So, maybe this will get us eating chicken more often again. So, like I said, 4 meals. 5 was going to be a better deal, but I knew that this stuff was going to come pretty fresh. Oh, is that ginger? That is ginger, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not sure why that was at the bottom, but yeah, so I'm hoping that we'll start eating better now that it's coming to us, I don't know what made us stop eating bad in the first place, or started making us eat bad in the first place. I guess because we were going to get in our groceries ourselves. Here's another big ice pack. That's what made it so heavy. So, we was able to, and it's insulated again. More insulation. So, 2 big ice packs, insulated, and then we got 4 days worth of food. So, but yeah, I didn't want to get 5 days because I knew it was coming fresh and I didn't want it to go bad. Am I going to get 5 days next time? Maybe, but our schedules are total opposite now, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm excited to cook the first meal and see how this goes, you guys. You should definitely try it out. Add one thing. I had to put all these items you've seen over here were not supposed to be out in the box. I noticed the Ziploc bag was opened and all the little items that we're going to need for the meals, the things that you don't want to buy in big quantities because you're going to waste it, those were all kind of out in the box. That was my absolute only issue, but nothing was open, so no worries. This is the recipe we're going with tonight because it is a little late. So I looked at the ingredients. So since there's 2 of us, I'm going to look at the first number. So I went through the box and got 1 tomato, 1 onion, 1 lime, 1 jalapeno, 1 bell pepper, which I forgot to get out, 2 packs of sour cream out of the Ziploc bag. There was only 1 bag of the breast strips. There was breast as well. The bag that said Southwest Spice, and the pack of flour tortillas. And I have to take a gluten pill. And all else I need is 2 teaspoons of cooking oil and some pepper and salt. Here are the ingredients. And now I'm going to look at the recipe card. I've got this stuff ready. The chicken's almost done. It's almost time to eat. And this is the end result. You guys to see what this looks like. Well, this has already been in for a little while. It says put it in for 5 minutes, then put that. And we've got the garlic mashed potatoes going. So I wanted you guys, oh, and of course, see this. I got that for 97 cents at Walmart. So I wanted you to see what it looked like before and after. Every plate is a cheap, easy, healthy, convenient way of eating dinner. And I'm so glad I got to try it. $26 for my first week. Yes, for 2 people, 4 meals. I should have got 5, but I didn't think I would be cooking 5 times a week. Here's Tuesday, and I've already cooked twice, so oops. It was only going to be $30 for 5 times, so I should have went ahead and done it. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I'm going to look for a referral code so you can save money and try this out, okay? Because you're going to love it. And do not just pick the items that they have listed because you may not like those. And you can sometimes change out the meat or veggie. But, yeah, it might be a little bit more, but sometimes we can treat ourselves to some seafood or steak. And, gosh, you guys, it's starting to look so yummy. This is Caesar dressing on top of chicken breast, Parmesan and panko chips mixed together with olive oil, put on top. You're supposed to like pile it on there. And as you can see, some of it has fallen off. And of course, you know what these are. Brussels sprouts drizzled in oil. And it looks like the oil has shifted. That could be my oven with salt and pepper. And I did put a little garlic salt on top. And on top of the stove, this one's interesting. It says to put in garlic cloves and the Yukon potatoes. You do not take the skin off. And you take, when you drain it, you're going to keep half, I was going to show it to you, but half a cup of the liquid. You're going to keep it and you're going to put it in a bit. I didn't see anything about milk when you make the mashed potatoes. Hold on. Strange, but it just says sour cream and butter, and I already put sour cream in mine, so, I guess we're not using butter, we're using, milk. We're using the liquid instead. That's unique. Yes, this looks yummy, but I don't suggest keeping the Brussels sprouts in as long as the chicken because quite a bit of it got burnt. But the little piece of chicken that fell off and I ate, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to dig into this. Now, the mashed potatoes are a little different because they don't have milk in them. But this is going to be a great meal. So I'm about to take a gluten pill because of that. It has, it's not gluten-free panko. So that's the only thing though. But anyway, I can't wait to try this.